Hi, good evening.
Hello, Anand. Good evening.
Very good evening.
We will start shortly at 5. Okay.
Not an issue. May I know your
Thank you.
name?
This is Pallavi from Skill Monks.
Yeah, Pallavi.
Good evening, one and all. I hope all you young enthusiasts who are wanting to learn data science are on the YouTube live session. Before we begin, I would just like to notify that any communication that you would like to have with the instructor, you can mention it on the YouTube live chat that is available for you. That will be communicated to the instructor who is here with us. So today we are having a live session, demo session on data science in partnering with our institute that is Learn Digital Academy. We have Anand from Learn Digital Academy. Good evening, Anand, and please begin the session.
Good evening, Pallavi. Good evening, everybody. Um, Let me start. Share my screen. Today we will see about data science with Python. Okay, I am Anand Pai, lead data scientist at Learn Digital Academy, and having a 13 years of experience in data science and artificial intelligence. Worked in South Korea, Dubai, Oman, now in Bangalore. So, Learn Digital has been awarded the Institute of the Year for Digital Education 2020, Digital Consultant of the Year 2019, Creative Company of the Year 2020. We are the skill partner for Jain University, and you can avail on-campus placement packages from Jain University. So, we will start with what is data science. Everybody heard about this, right? That's why you are here. Anyway, you want to know what is data science. You want to pursue a career in data science. That is the thing that had took you here. We are chatting online. So let me take you through what is data science, right? So data science, in its most basic terms, can be defined as obtaining values or insights, obtaining information, knowledge from data. There can be different type of data. What you see in Excel sheet is data. What you upload in your social network site is data. If you purchase from Amazon, it's data, right? So whatever we do today is data. Whatever we do online today is data, because it is getting recorded. And so many sensors, IoT, so many data is generated. Last 3 years we had seen data explosion. 90% of the data available today has been created in last 3 years. Okay, so as a data scientist, we are decision makers. So a data scientist is a decision maker, or we, maybe we don't hit the goal, but we help the person who is hitting the goal, right? So we don't take the decision, but we help the person who is taking the decision, the management people, right? How do we do that? As a data scientist, if the management is coming up with a question, what we will do, we will analyze the question, right? What is the significance of it? Then we will try to find out what data is required for that, and we will collect that data. Once we have the data, we need to understand the data. So that require some subject knowledge, right? What is happening in the business. Then we will process the data so that the data is um, able means data is cleaned, data is secure, it is stored perfectly. So many processes we do with data. Next step is the core of it, right? We call it as machine learning, or so many data analysis tools we might use, right? From the data we extract the value. That is the core part. Once we do that, we visualize our results, and we communicate it with the management, or whoever is taking the decision, right? We pass our ball to the striker who is going to hit the goal. So we take it from our court and take it towards the court of the opponents, right? Then we pass it to the striker. We are not going to hit the goal, right? So, but the problem is, if you give data directly, the management might not be able to take decision, right? So we need to visualize this properly, and we have to come up with a story. That is a part of communication, right? We have to come up with a story to tell them, see, this is what we had inferred from the data. Okay, so you can take action accordingly. Now, previously, before data science, decisions were not made, goals were not hit. Yes, but decisions were made based on your experience and gut feeling. Now, data is available. One point. Second, technology is available, right? Um, 20 years back, when I purchased my first computer, I upgraded my RAM from 32 MB to 64 MB because I want a high end PC. Okay, believe me, 32 MB to 64 MB. Okay, now people are going for 32 GB RAM. Okay, so the technology is evolved, data is available, you can make better decision. So who is taking better decision? A businessman who want to launch a new product, or who want to start a new branch in a new country, right? Or a doctor who want to decide on whether the patient is having a specific health condition, or a pharmacist, right? Pharmaceutical companies identifying, what is the reaction for this drug taken along with some other drug, right? Or maybe a company like Volvo, when their truck require next service, identifying in advance, so that when the truck goes for um, you know delivery, it does not get stuck in the middle because of fault. So you predict before it happen and give service to your truck. This is a live case study for Volvo. Okay, they have sensors, or so many. You take any domain, any business, any domain, you wherever you take decision, you need data scientist, right? That's why it is booming right now. Technology is evolved, and data is available. Data we can store, structured or unstructured data, we are able to store it. We have the technology to analyze it. So better than human experience and gut feeling, people are now relying on data. Now let us see what is machine learning. Again, I believe some of you might be vegans, but still, let us make tandoori chicken, right? So in traditional programming, we take the vegetables and the chicken, right? We cut the vegetables, season the chicken, preheat the oven, cook the chicken for 30 minutes, and add the vegetables, right? This is how we create tandoori chicken. Now, this is traditional programming. In case of machine learning algorithms, where we have to extract value from data, right? So that is our purpose. So what do? We give the input to the machine learning model and the output to the machine learning model, right? So we give our vegetables and chicken, and we give our tandoori chicken also. So the machine will analyze how to get output from the input, right? We have input and output. So how to get output from the input, and machine will come up with the steps, like we have to cut the vegetables, season the chicken, preheat preheat the oven, cook chicken for 30 minutes, and add vegetables, right? What happens now? The machine learning model knows how to prepare tandoori chicken. So again, you give new chicken and fresh vegetables, the model knows, model will prepare tandoori chicken for you, right? So in traditional programming, you give rules like cutting the vegetables and all, and you give data, raw chicken, right? And you get answers, your tandoori chicken. But in machine learning, you give data and answers, so that the machine learning model come up with rules. Okay, so this is called the training uh, stage. Okay, this is the training stage. So in the training stage, machine learning model will understand the rules, right? So if, for example, if you are giving um, emails, right? You everybody is having emails now, but how does it goes to, promotions, social, spam, important emails? Our Google does it automatically, right? How does it do? It has already trained the model, machine learning model. So the machine learning model will come up with the rules. Think about, now you have to manually do it. If the word for you comes, if there is no name, no, you are going to write a set of rules to filter the spam emails. It is a pretty tedious job. Okay, right now the machines do it as easy as, you know uh, looking into a mirror. So how does it happen? Google had already trained the model with labeled emails, right? Saying that, okay, this is like you are giving tandoori chicken, you say that this is tandoori chicken. Okay, so according to that, the model has come up with rules. Now what happens? New email comes, right? The data, new data comes to the machine learning model. It predicts that, boss, this is a spam email, or this is a ham email, right? Or this comes into social category, or this comes into promotion category, or whatever. The model is already learned, and it is implementing whatever it has learned. Okay, now let us see a case study. So Nisqually River Foundation. Nisqually River is a river in South Washington, right? So, and they want to know what are the species of salmon which is actually, passing through the river. How can we do that? How did they did it? So they came up with sensors and camera to record 30 seconds videos if they sense a fish traveling, right? Upon a year, they had stored 3,000 videos. Now, what is next step? We have the data collection has done, right? We have 3,000 videos generated. Okay, now what is the next process? We have to extract value. So how do we do that? They actually, Nisqually River Foundation, they hired an expert who can identify the fish species looking into the video, right? You and me, we cannot identify. Okay, so they hired an expert who was like doing it for 30 hours, 30 videos an hour, used almost 100 hours to come up with labels for different salmon species. Okay, now It is a resource intensive process, require time, human resources, cost perspective is also high, right? So but pro thing is, for the first year we had a data of videos, and we have the raw chicken, and we have the tandoori chicken also for the first year, right? So a manual labor, an expert, domain expert, subject matter expert, he came, and he had labeled all the videos, understanding this video is having this species of salmon, right? So data is available, and answers also available. Then comes data scientist role, right? So Nisqually River Foundation for the second year hired data scientists and artificial intelligence experts, right? What they did, they extracted relevant frames and identified the species within 20 hours, right? What the manual labor took 100 hours, the data scientists, we finished it in 20 hours, and it was 80% cost saving. Okay, because you know we are not we don't have to be domain expert to understand, because the expert has already done his work last year. We just have to use it, come up with a rule. That rule, actually, the machine learning model will come up with. We don't have to come up with, right? We just have to train our model. And what we can do, we can the new videos, second year videos, we are able to predict, right? Now, so that is about data science. Now let us see, to be a data scientist, what are the things required? Okay, you need programming and computer science, maths and statistics, and subject matter knowledge. It is pretty sure, right? Without subject matter knowledge, you and me, we cannot identify salmon fish, but we use the help of the expert who did it for us in the last year. Okay, again, to extract the data and process the data, we need a programming and computer science expertise, right? You need to learn. We Here we are focusing on Python, right? So we need to learn a programming language, and here we will be learning Python. Why Python? We will come to that in a short while. Okay, along with that, we have the data, but we need to create the machine learning model, right? For that we need basic statistics and maths, maybe 10 plus 2 level, right? Pu level maths and statistics is required. Then we need to understand the machine learning algorithms. Okay, so all these three things combined, we are labeled data scientist. Okay, so to be a data scientist, you need maths and science, you need programming language and computer science, and you need subject matter knowledge. Okay, now this is the interesting stuffs actually. Why we need to become a data scientist, right? First thing, amazing salaries. The average data scientist salary in India is 10 lakhs. And if you go to US, believe me, that is 80 lakhs. Okay, this is actually report from Glassdoor. Okay, and for senior data scientist, 19 lakhs. You can see it goes as high as 32 lakhs. Okay, and in US, from 1 crore to 1.5 crore. It is more than the salary of a neurosurgeon. Okay, so data scientists are the highly paid job in US, even in India. Okay, so why so much salary? Because the decisions are $1 billion decisions, or life saving decisions, right? If the person is having that disease and I'm not able to identify it on time, we will be losing a life. So, or if I'm going to enter a new country, my business, right, and I don't do the process correctly, I will be losing billions of dollars, right? So that is why data scientists are highly paid, because they influence big decisions. Okay, now again, because data science can take better decisions, more and more companies are now moving into data science and artificial intelligence, right? But there is shortage of skilled resources. If you take top 3 job portals in India, Naukri, LinkedIn, and Monster India, they together showed almost 1,25,000 vacancies on November 30th, right? 20 days back. Okay. So 1,25,000 jobs vacant. Why? Because there is a huge skill gap. The people's more and more people are now learning data science, and more jobs are getting created in data science. By 2026, 1.15 crore new jobs will be created in data science, right? And the data science industry will reach $75 billion only in India. But still there is a lot of jobs are vacant, right? Even though more and more people are learning data science, there is a gap in the skill. Why? What industry require is not what the people are having. Okay, and it is sad actually, because more and more people want to get into change their career into it, but still they are learning from online different institutes. Still companies feel that they are not up to the mark. Okay, that is where we at Learn Digital and Skill Monk try to differ. Okay, and one more point I missed out is low entry barrier for existing professionals. Right now, since there is a lot of jobs available, lot of vacant jobs available, it doesn't matter what is your education background. You might be from Bachelor of Arts, okay, or any other profession, but you want to become a data scientist, it is possible. Okay, because right now companies require skilled personnel. If you have the skill, you can say, like, you can demand your salary. One of my ex-colleague, he was a machine learning engineer having a package of 11 lakhs. 2 years back he jumped to Amazon with a package of 25 lakhs, from 11 lakhs to 25 lakhs. How is it possible? He is confident on his ability, he has the skills, and he is in a position to demand, and Amazon can pay because they have, the projects are huge, right? So he demanded, Amazon agreed, from a jump from 11 lakhs to 25 lakh. Now you guys might already know all these companies. I have given 7 companies here: Apple, Amazon, Google, Oracle, Facebook, Microsoft, and IBM. What is common with them? They are the top technology companies in the world. Second, they have the most number of data scientists in the world, right? So the top companies are the companies which have most data scientists working for them. They are the companies which are hiring more number of data scientists. Okay, now, yeah, this is a different juncture where we will talk about why we are choosing Python. I told you in the beginning, we will come to this point, right? It is very easy for learning. Anyone who has, like, it is like learning English language. That much simple it is to learn Python. Very less code. If you know any other programming language, maybe like C, C++, or Java. In Java, if you are writing 1,000 lines of codes, in Python you can do it in 200 lines, 180, 200 lines of code. That much easy it is. It is platform independent. You don't have to worry about you are using it on Windows or Mac or Linux, right? And most importantly, pre-built libraries. You don't have to write your machine learning algorithm. It is already done. You just have to call that function. You are creating a machine learning model with a single line of code, just a single line. Okay, that much easy it is. Again, more jobs and better salary than any other language used in data science. Okay, and we have a massive community support. If you see Stock Overflow, the most popular language is Python. In the data science community, you can see here 65.8% of data scientists use Python. Okay, and next is 46.6%, which is R programming language. Okay, and in case of popularity, you can see here 26 percentage popular is Python, and R is only 4% popular. And one more thing, these things does not add up into 100 because people know more than one language, right? I know Python, R, SQL, C, C++, so other languages also. That is why it does not add up to 100, but 65.8 percentage data scientists know Python. So now let us see what are the courses. Okay, we had developed two courses. One is diploma in data science, where we take you from scratch and take you to the master level. On the other hand, we have the masters in data science course. It is specifically designed for people who want to extend their knowledge. Like, I told you, right, there are people who are working. One of my friend, he is a data scientist in Accenture, right? And he was not able to clear interviews to get into another company or like that. So what is the issue? Even though he is able to do projects in data science, since his base is not strong, he was not able to you know uh, clear the interviews and all, right? So when they ask basic questions and all, he was not able to answer that. So our master course is for people who are already into data science and who want to become an expert in that. So that is our master course, right? On the other hand, diploma course, if you are pretty new, you might be a non-IT person, or you might be a person who is into IT, or you might be a person who might be like have a background in statistics. Doesn't matter, everybody can start our diploma course. We take you from very scratch, take you through core Python, object oriented Python, then few of the Python libraries for data science. Then we will teach you basic statistics and mathematics for machine learning, and we will take you through almost all important algorithms in supervised and unsupervised machine learning. Again, we will take you forward into natural language processing and time series analysis. Then we will see the artificial intelligence part, like artificial neural networks and reinforcement learning, where we will be focusing on deep learning also using TensorFlow, right? So at the end of these two courses, you will reach in the same level. Only where you start from is different, right? Whether you choose diploma in data science or masters in data science, you will reach the same level where you will be able to demand your salary. That is where we want to take you. Okay, so you are going to say in an interview, boss, this is what my knowledge is, these are the projects I had done, this is what I can provide your company, but I'm expecting this much salary. That confidence is what we want to instill in you. Okay, again, diploma course, anyone who want to start from scratch. The master's course, anyone who has knowledge in Python and Python for data science, and who is maybe working as a data analyst or someone, right? They want to get their data science knowledge base strong, and they want to know the advanced topics, they can get into the master's course. Okay. Again, you can take online or offline mode of learning. You can select weekdays or weekend classes, right? We have extensive coverages along with hands-on programming in class, regular assessment test, assignments and test, and we do give capstone projects on different domains, right? We have a partnership with Jain University. We have a student success team who works along with our students, right? Now, these are the data science tools which actually we will go through, like Python, NumPy, and Pandas. NumPy and Pandas are data processing tools. Seaborn and Matplotlib are data visualization tools, right? TensorFlow and Keras are deep learning libraries from Google. Scikit-learn and NLTK are into machine learning and natural language processing. Then OpenAI Gym is for reinforcement learning, and we will be using the Jupyter notebooks, right? Jupyter, it's pretty um, simple tool. Okay, you can say the Jupyter stands for Julia, Python, and R. These are the three major programming languages in uh, data science. These are the few capstone projects we will be going through. In finance domain, we will go for stock price predictor. In natural language processing, we will go for sentiment analysis. In retail industry, we will go for customer segmentation. And for recommendation systems, we will get into music recommendation system. And audio analytics, we will be going through music genre classification. And fashion MNSIT, image recognition for image analytics. Okay, and more. This is not it. We will be having more projects also. You will be getting two certificates, one from Learn Digital Academy and another from Jain University. Okay, now our alumni, they are working in different companies. So you know, we get calls from them saying that, sir, this is what happening now. We still they are in contact with. Okay, so uh, come back, they used to come back, sir, can you teach this part in deep learning or new technologies. When happens, they used to come back to us. So that's it from my side. Again, I'm Anand Pai. So you guys have any queries, you can ask me. To take our diploma course, you just need your basic English understanding and practical exposure to laptop or desktop. That's all. Okay. So anyone can take now. It is time for our Q&A session. So you guys have any queries, you can ask me. I will stop sharing now. Have any queries, you can ask me. I will stop sharing now. Okay, Amar here is having a question. uh, is machine learning and artificial intelligence are same? Good question. Actually, artificial intelligence is a much broader term, where you take you take machine learning and identify the predict something and then take action on it, right? So suppose you are taking we are talking about you know self drive cars. Okay, think about self drive cars. So you are in a self drive car, there is a car going ahead, and your you know machine learning algorithm will analyze, okay, if we go in this speed right now and the car which is going ahead is having the speed, they maintain their speed, then we will hit that car in 30 seconds, right? So taking this understanding and taking this data, that what is our speed, what is the speed of the vehicle, what is the distance between the car, and understanding how in what time the car is going to hit the um, car in front, is machine learning, right? Then applying brake or changing the lane, right? Applying brake or changing the lane, that is artificial intelligence, right? You have the information, you have the insight, but according to the insight you have to take action. That is intelligence, right? When machines does that, that is artificial intelligence, right? Okay, now there is another question: does engineers have advantage over science grads in jobs? No. Let me tell you what is the difference. Okay, you see, when I told you, like, you need to have knowledge of subject matter also, right? So when you say um, maybe you are from biology, right, but then you want to do gene expression analysis, so you need data science. So consider an engineer, he who don't know biology or genetics, he has to learn a lot, right? On the other hand, you just have to learn Python, and you can become, and a bit of statistics, and you can become a data scientist. Okay, so what will be Rahul Bodhi here is asking, what will be the career path like? um, you are I assume that you are a fresh graduate. Okay, so you will start as a uh, data scientist again. You might be getting into some projects. Once we learn, he's again asking, once we learn ML, can we get into data scientist position? Yes, obviously. Okay, you can get into data science position, and yes, you need to have not only ML, the programming should be good. you know how you handle your domain knowledge, everything, your communication, so many things are there. So that is there. Along with that, your confidence level, along with that, your resumes, the projects you do, um, everything actually matters, and you can get into a data science position. And senior data scientist, you can become senior data scientist, you can learn artificial intelligence, and you can become AI engineer. You can go deep into generative adversarial networks, okay, or computer vision, or natural language processing, or time series analysis. You can select one of the topics and get expertise on that. Okay, so career path is so much, because every company, every domain, they are getting into artificial intelligence. So depending on your domain, you can get placed. Any more queries?
Mr. Anand, I don't see any more queries coming in right now.
Yeah.
If there are any more queries, please feel free to drop a message on the YouTube live chat so that Mr. Anand can answer those questions. I would also like to add that after this session, you will all receive link of the course so that you can join the course at Learn Digital Academy that will be shared to you via WhatsApp and also via mail. So you will have access to all those details. And I hope you take this opportunity and grab this wonderful opportunity that Learn Digital Academy is providing all of you.
Okay. Rahul.
Okay, there's one question, yeah.
Yeah. Rahul is having one more query. So the data science job had increased 53 percentage from last April to this November 30th. Okay.
Great, Mr. Anand. I think there are no more questions coming in.
Yeah.
We have recorded the sessions, and for all the students, you will also receive a copy of this session so you can go over it and along with the course details. All of that will be shared to you via mail and WhatsApp. So you can always have access to this, and it'll help you make up your mind and make you join the session that is provided by the Digital Academy. Thank you so
Thank you.
much, Mr. Anand. Anything
Thank you,
from,
Pallavi.
yeah, any concluding remarks you would like to share with all our students?
Um, See you all in the class.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Anand. Have a great evening ahead. Everyone else, have a good evening ahead and thank you for joining the session.
Fine. Bye.